about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17 as it'll be the Bulls of Chicago taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Down. Yellow, zoom.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks,
and that one ended up going backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
And this time he is in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Here we go.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. Don Caper. Over here, over. Great.
Throwing Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. This defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Other side, other side. Biggie, biggie, biggie. Apple, 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 apple.
Now Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here's Jones looking to throw on second down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Half 88, half 88, half 88.
Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Okay,
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Second and 9 now. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On third down, he'll drop to throw, and that will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
partner. I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Black one. Yellow, lining, ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. But you look at this defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Set, ready.
2nd and 10.
Clock, 10.
Now they'll change things up.
Hut.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Edo blue. Yellow, go. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, watch it, man.
Looking to throw. Jones. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Timberland. Timberland Pacino. Detroit Johnson. Why shift the crew?
Back to throw. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Apple.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Darius Slayton. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Come on, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Go team. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Rita. Out, go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Other side. Apple. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Momo. Timberland. Out, go.
Barkley, toss play left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Martin Emerson. To the end zone. A pick 6 from a 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. To throw again on second down. Jones. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Kenneth Murray, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Now Jones to throw on third down. That is caught. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jones on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. And he is out of bounds here. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bulls would extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Here's 3rd and 7.
Jump right, Pacino. Jump right, Pacino. Detroit Johnson. Detroit Johnson. Bama, Bama, Bama.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Half 18, half 18. Flick right, flick right, flick right. Don Capers, Don Capers, Don Capers. Cockroach, cockroach. Rita.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
South salad, South salad, South salad, South salad. Up we go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead. For those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Bulls take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll buy some time right. And his throw here's incomplete.
sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Johnson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 34. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Off the play fake. Johnson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Great. Timberland.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 21 yards away. And the Bulls take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
25 yards there on the catch and run. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
And now they'll shift things around.
Ready.
Johnson now to throw on second down. That'll give them 8 that time. And now third down and 6 to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Alert, alert. Ready.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Cougar 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Timberland. Jump right, Pacino. Troy Johnson.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Dom Capers. Cockroach.
Back to throw. Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. How did he stay on his feet? And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 15. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Pass the 60. Hey, smash. Check, smash. Check. 65 catch. Go.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. Touchdown 49ers. From 3 yards out. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
42. 49ers 21. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Other side, other side.
Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. 36 yards on the play. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
South salad, south salad, south.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better, 2 weeks in a row? You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing, Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Timberland, Timberland, Timberland. Timberland, 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 Timberland. Up, go.
Now Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Hold the ready.
Here comes 2nd down.
Riggs, Riggs. Say, hey. Warriors 70. Let go.
Operating from the gun. Johnson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Chicago, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.